Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more Death Stranding 2. Last time, well, let's see. We began our. We saw that Sam and Lou were living a nice, quiet life down in Mexico, away from the UCA slash basically America, the reconstituted America, and effectively, unfortunately, basically were found by some group, and were found by Fragile, and effectively she offered, okay, do what you did in all across America to Mexico, connect the system, and I'll watch Lou, the baby he had afterwards. Unfortunately, they were attacked after Sam had actually finished the project, and unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, 1 of 320. Alright. Oh. So, unfortunately, Sam and Lou was killed. According to... Alright. So Lou was killed according to Fragile. But then, later on here, we've seen that, well, according to Sam, the ghost of, or something of Lou remains. I mean, we're looking at him, right? But he was an infant before, like a young baby. He was a baby, not a complete infant like this. So, what's going on? We're not entirely sure. I'll be perfectly honest. There's more coming, but as it stands, I don't know. What I do know is that we're the road construction project. We are now in, after doing Mexico, a gate had opened at the southern tip of Mexico that led to Australia. So, folks, our next big journey is going across Australia. And I picked up some extra materials last time, because they've definitely changed the way the game is going. There are faster ways to get things done. There are mines where you can convert like chiral crystals into materials. So that enables us to mine out resources. And I had a bunch of ceramics on me, so I figured, what the hell, bring them to the road pavers here. Alright, this is road paver. Restore road. Oh, it needs 100 metal, that's all. Okay, so this one I can't. I just need 100 metal. I'll say, any chance any metals around? Not seeing any. Alright. I can hope. Premium shirt. I could have grabbed a cart for this, but and there's plenty of road pavers around, so that's just loose cargo.
Hello.
Okay. So zoom in. Road paver. Yeah, that one didn't need it. So haven't found the other road pavers continuing this way. Okay. So we'll head this way. Look for any other road pavers we can drop the ceramics off at. Then supply request weapons. Yeah. Everyone needs weapons. They've pretty much speedrun getting you back up to a relative level of capability that you had towards the end of the first game, so honestly, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. And honestly, it's one of those things. They did an amazing job. Alright, there's another road paver. God, this game is absolutely stuck. Both games are beautiful. Just from a scenery aspect alone. Alright. So let's check this paver. What does this one need? Someone actually put music. Alright. Looks like this one needs some stuff. Let's see. Chiral crystals, yeah. God, this needs almost no ceramic. I hate to use it, but... Alright. Actually, can I pull 250s? Alright, let's see. Materials. Post box. Nah. Okay. Okay. So we're just missing some metals. Remote observation. Yep. Alright. Fluffy pajamas. Okay. There's some metals. Spotted them.
Done. Right.
Alright. Oh yeah. I forgot to introduce our little buddy. Look on the front on our right leg there. That's Dolman, our new partner. Who, well, if we need to use him, we can use him
Oh boy.
as a basically as a remote camera.
How'd I do,
But,
Sam?
yep. So, if you need to hide around a corner and spot him, yeah, feel free. Alright. Alright, so there were some metals over here, so we'll pick those up back in the camp. That'll get some road work done. Because I figure, yeah, the roads were really useful in the first game, so there's no point in not doing it again. But yeah, especially since Australia is really fucking big. Never been there, but I assume this is pretty... Like, if it's big in this game and they scaled down most of the world, where we did Mexico in a couple of hours, yeah, Australia's just gonna take a while. Let's see, ceramics. I don't still have their truck around, do they? No. Okay. I guess I should have made a floating carrier. Oh yeah, and one of the big things, there's night and day now, and that makes a difference for visibility. All right. So ceramics. Okay, that's another ceramics. And
Generator. I wouldn't want to be near that if it released its charge.
yep. And hacked. For yep, the metals. Okay. Well, we go. Okay, yeah. Huh. Alright. Well, there's a post box over there, right? Because post boxes now have fabricators in them. So, let's do it that way. Alright. Because I remember fabricators now, yeah. Sexy neon. I'll give you a bunch of likes in a moment. Footwear almost worn out. So, yeah, fabrication. So, fabricate equipment, what I'm looking for is floating carriers. Alright. So, want to do... Okay, don't have enough metals. Okay. So, recycle. Yeah, go ahead. Resins, yeah, I need something made of shotgun. Oh, shotgun does metals. Okay. Let's see, anything else I got on me? Not particularly. Yeah, nope. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna have to... Okay, we have just... Yeah, we're still short. Okay. So what we're gonna do is storage. The ceramics here. Private locker for now. Okay. So let me go grab some of the metals out of here. Alright. Okay. So let's see. Like, I know there was a bunch in the post box. Let's see. The resins. Alright. There's the metals. Nice. Alright. Alright. There we go. Yeah, no. Those are nice, but nothing I need immediately. Okay. And yeah, the PCC's nice. Special alloys. I might as well. Okay. Then back to that post box. Alright. Oh, somebody left a bike over there. Sweet. That'll make this go faster. Alright. Yeah, we're putting some miles on these boots. Yeah, we have an extra pair anyway.
That's the best you got?
That's the generator. Where'd that post box go? Over there. Well, either way. There we go. Ah, and you can turn the lights on and off. Let's see, where was that post box? Okay, where was it? Over here, right? Yeah. Yep, there it is. So it's just straight ahead. Okay, I just got turned around. Alright. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, they made the post boxes actually useful. So... facility storage... recycle... One of the the metal. Yeah, you know what? Recycle 2 of the metals. No, that wouldn't... Okay. So then from there, I can make 2 floating... Yeah, I still think the floating carriers will generally be more generally useful to have in a way. Okay, so take 1. Okay. Yep. So we will put that offload. Okay. Then we will recycle the other metal. Then we are going to claim the metals at like 100 piece. Alright. And they're all going to the carrier. Okay. As our... Whoop. Okay. As our... floating carrier. There we go. Alright. Oh, and if you ever want to make 100% sure that your cargo doesn't fall off, you strap it down with the strand here with the rope. Tie it down. That way, even if it falls, it's all secured. Now, the part that I just learned recently is you can do the same thing. Offload backpack. Yeah. You can do your entire backpack with the exact same thing. And put on backpack. Yep. So, we can walk around with a whole lot more weight. Alright.
I'm Sam.
Hey, my name's Sam too.
Yep. Okay. Now, yes, I could also just ride the bike, but I wouldn't be able to carry as much, so... And the floating carrier gives you a lot of weight flexibility. At the cost of chiral crystals, of course, but I'm not that worried about it. Alright, so now we can work on getting these roads up. And I remember last time I was streaming earlier today, someone asked if the roads kind of like demean the challenge, and I'm like, not really. Because this game, even on its hardest, the challenge isn't about time consumption. It isn't about just filling space. After all, the point of many of the jobs is to get there as efficiently as possible. Alright. Restore road, add a metal. And there we go. The roads are simply there to make life easier. Nice. Still no less creepy the way they work. Basically, the road is built on the back of these, there's a specific floating type of BT. These are basically elevated versions using them. It's actually kind of creepy. Alright. And to finish up the other part of the road... Yep. Putting our shoes through their paces. But it's worth it. Oh, and if you're ever worried about... Because technically the floating carriers do use up your chiral crystals. It's generally at a slow enough rate, it's honestly not that noticeable. Alright. So... we should be able to do this road as well. Alright. Oh. It was 150? Oh, my bad. Alright. So, we now have a road pretty much running the length of everything we've covered in Australia. Nice. Alright. Oh, for the love of... There we go. Alright. So we'll take the ceramics we have. Oh, oh wow, 400 metals.
Stay focused.
Keep it up, Sam.
Yep. Yep. As you can see, the weight capacity of a floater is something to be marveled at. Friggin' 300 kilograms. Alright. And we have reached the furthest north city we have reached thus far. Alright. Westport, not F1. 50,029 people live here. Alright. Now, let's find the next spot where the road continues.
Hey.
Let's see. So the road comes to here. I can see that's a generator. Okay. So then, where would the road continue? I assume out. Okay, out this way. Okay. All right. So out the other end. Because we did have a massive boss fight out here. And the revelation that Fragile never killed Higgs. Like, that kind of surprises me. Like, I truly have trouble believing she didn't put a bullet in his skull after ruining her life the way he did and as maliciously and unrepentant as he was. She didn't put a bullet in his skull. I know that's, it's supposed to be a sign of how good of a person she is, but no, there's just something about that where I'm like, I can't believe you didn't put a bullet in his goddamn skull. Okay, this is the road builder. Repair track. No damage detected. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. So, railroad tracks, huh? Alright, so the road's probably back over this way. Alright. Because we have unlocked doing some of the standard issue orders to help up the connection for areas, which should also give us access to... Oh, right, it's nighttime. I can't go burning my battery endlessly. Whoops. Forgot about that. Yeah, now that there's nighttime, you can't just endlessly pump your exoskeleton legs. Whoops. My bad. Alright, so we got some ceramics and metals, so we should be able to keep building. Keep expanding the road network. That, and it looks like the overall demands aren't so high as they were. Okay. Wow. Okay. Alright. And then just needs... Okay, so... Oh, and you get feedback. That's the big thing. Oh, you get it back. That's what it is. Because it wouldn't give you excess back if you overpaid in the first one. Oh, that makes a world of difference. Alright. Nice. Good thing I got nothing. Alright. You know what, real quick. Cargo management. Anything can go onto the carrier. Perfect. There. Anything else on my back? Resins. There we go. That'll make life easier. There we go. Alright. Oh. Energy zone. So we could run it... Yeah, we can run it here in the energy zone. Alright. And let's see. Yeah, we're running low. Alright, looks like the next road paver is over there on the right. Alright. Okay. But yeah. I'll just keep, because everyone's playing, so.
Hey!
Auto paver, yeah, okay. Someone gave me a bunch of likes for giving them materials. Yeah, like helps like. The natural wild beauty of Australia, folks. The funny part is they're expecting to basically turn this into a gauntlet where we do one continent at a time. So we do Australia, and then that'll open the gate to another continent. What do you think? China? Maybe we'll get, who knows? Alright, this one's got a little higher. Restore road. Alright. And it's just 30 metals short. Okay. So let's see. Based on the map, if that's going this way, yeah, it's somewhere around there, and, well, we're fine with that. Okay.
Hey, my name's Sam too.
Alright. I'll say no loose 30 metals just sitting about, right? Alright. Alright, we'll check the watchtower and then head back. I suppose we'll head to Fort Knot and then start doing some standards. We could do the main story again, but take a little time to do some standard ones. Get the feel for the world. We're not just looking to binge the main story. At least I'm not. Alright. Let's see. Track layer. Sandalweed. A bunch of chiralium crystals.
Don't stop now.
PCC. Yeah, enough. Okay. We'll get out of here. Alright. Well, and you know what? While we're walking, I gotta remember we have a music player. So, let's just pick a song. We'll start at Any Love of Any Kind, choir version by Woodkid. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, we'll just keep... Raindrops I'll skip over. Indigo, Dancing Ghosts. Deathly by Grim Grim. Death Stranding by Churches. Okay.
There was a time when I was shattered.
Alright. The music always makes it seem like everything is going to be dramatic. I gotta remember we have music players, so.
Silence is turning
Hmm.
madness, forgetting one soul. I tell you over, men are breaking. You don't know
I believe that's a tar pit.
waste your life observing. Slow down,
So that'll be a place we can find
there is no time to
our submarine will be able to come. Nope.
Anybody out there?
Alright. 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 Almost there.
find excuses for your anger, drowning
I'll be curious, because this game also reminds me that another game coming out this fall is called Hell Is Us, where they're boasting a huge thing about there being no map. And you have to kind of use, context clues and memorize stuff. I don't know if I'm overly sold on that idea being a major selling point. Maps in games are largely, like, you have to make your game very, very distinct in every area. Alright. Attach carrier. Yep. And optimize auto range. Okay. Then we'll deposit what we don't need and go from there. Wish we could swipe the buggies, but nah. Alright. Oh. Oh, that's cute. If you go into first person, you can just hit... You can switch songs.
There was a time when I shattered every soul,
Alright.
but now I barely feel the pain when I
Yeah, we'll get to the distribution center, do some depositing, reorganizing, and I think we'll build ourselves a trike and do some quick ship standard orders since we have the roads going.
I tell you over, men are breaking. You don't know. Don't waste your life observing the slaughter. There is no time.
Alright. Yeah, we have we have infinite power in a city area, so. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay, so fabrication, we're gonna do some recycling. So resin, ceramics, smoke grenade, lightweight rifle, Uh, assault rifle, yeah. The special alloys. I'll keep the 2 PCCs, and I will get rid of the extra blood grenade, the used partially blood bag, and the boots. Yep, recycle all that. Okay. Okay. So then from there, garage, fabricate my custom. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So there's my bike. And then... Okay. Turn that off for a sec while we cargo manage. So the new boots go on. Put on. Okay. So I need 3 blood bags and an extra blood grenade. And then... my bola. Okay. Okay. Okay, so then fabricate 3 blood bags, an extra pair of boots, and my bola gun. Sorry, it just is that useful. Okay. Suppose we could do the grenade pistol too. Oh yeah. I remember those days. And hell, I've done it when I didn't need to. Okay, those go into the utility pouch. You go into the grenade holster. You go in the tool rack. Transporter boots go on the clip. Alright. We're good there. Now, taking on orders. So there's the recover mystery cargo from near Plate Gate. Okay. Or deliver to musician. Okay. Well, since I want to go towards the Plate Gate anyway... yeah, we'll go to the... yeah. Okay. Deliver newly developed completed food samples. Sure. We'll do him, then come back. See if he's got anything coming back to the fort. Okay. I mean... honestly... there's a pretty straight path. Yeah, because the road will lead us across the river and then... yeah, basically. Okay, so basically we follow the road along the river to up here, and then there's just a sloping path up. Okay. Now that I see where it is, we're good. Alright, complete food samples. We'll just throw them on the bike for now. Alright. Oh, we get something new for components. What do we get? Oh, the electric shock absorber. Nah, I'm good. And, oh, some extra points. 80. Strand contract. No, don't care about those. Emergency vehicle charger. Ah, right, you can charge it with your own battery. Mule postbox hacking is faster. Improve water filtration. The extra time's showing where enemies are. You know what? No, actually. The aim assistance. Oh, I have to get improved MP bullets first. Okay. So then I need 80 more points to be able to automatically target enemies. Okay. Let's go.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Off we go. Alright.
Safety first. Safe travels.
And let's get rolling. Yeah, come on. Alright. Yeah, road's over this way. Hopefully we can get rid of this gunk eventually. Somebody can help hopefully clean up all this tar. Meantime... Alright, so we're using the road to get across the river. And then riding up as high as we can. Alright. Yep. Alright. Pretty sure, yep. Already across the river, so now we have to just get up there. As fast as we can to the best of our ability. But yeah, folks. I don't know. I find this game equal parts relaxing and invigorating. You really do end up feeling accomplished for something that seems relatively basic. You're just moving stuff from point A to point B. Except for the musicians, so hang on. Okay. And of course there's rainfall coming, which means that it's gonna... Alright. Alright. Yeah, that means BTs are gonna be up here. Okay. Alright. Well, if we're coming up here, we might as well get as many likes as we can get. Alright. Let's just try and get as far as we can up. Yeah. Alright. It's only another 200 meters. Okay. And there's a timefall shelter, which probably means there's BTs. Oh, no. Okay. No, made it with plenty of time. Okay.
Good morning, Sam. Been waiting for you?
Yeah, thanks. Okay, that went smoother than I expected. Deliver. There you go, buddy. Not bad, not bad at all. I expected that to go much, much worse.
All this time fall. I don't envy you. Thanks for coming. Just gotta check the orders.
Of course. Yep.
Holy crap! You really are a pro. Talk about one crazy surprise. I've given up on this one. Appreciate it.
Alright. And his third star.
Something about the way you work is just inspiring. So I want to give you
Shotgun
this
level 2.
Hopefully, it'll make your life a bit easier.
Ooh, take a look at that spread. Perfect on BT and humans, and mechs. No range, but works fantastic. And the new music. Sweet. Alright, extra points. Bandwidth
Do you have enough
increase.
materials? Why don't I increase the amount you went to?
Legend of Legends. Nice. Nice. Alerts you to enemies attacking from your blind spots. Nice. Issues aid requests automatically. Okay, so that increases the number of objects shared from other players' worlds. Okay. Nice.
I've got something for you. It's a new version of the shotgun. This model comes with an MP shell grenade launcher. Shotguns can be devastating at close range, but they're not really suited to long-range combat. However, the grenade launcher more than makes up for these range issues.
No
This data was
shit.
sent to me on the chiral network from people impressed with all your hard work. So, you might say it's the result of your ongoing efforts to connect everybody. Now, while I got you here, let me share another song. I've got a feeling you'll vibe with this one. Kick back, check it out when you can. I really hope to see you again. Later, man.
Alright.
Well done.
And how about the orders out of you, where you need me to go? Okay, weekend zombies, back to environmental. Okay. And pick up a cache of high output for... Okay. So yeah, we're just riding down to... Yeah. That's easy enough. Yeah, no. Return to order list. We'll do both of them. Yep. Okay. Classic record, load on to the Tri-Cruiser. Yeah, my Tri-Cruiser. Okay. So yeah, we do now have the level 2 shotgun, which... Okay. Shotgun, look at the damage difference. Gods. It's just a straight up upgrade, but it costs 100 more, 100 medals, so... greater stopping power. In addition, the flashlight model comes with a dot sight and an MP shell grenade launcher, supports 3 modes of fire. Yeah. So, we'll take that. Anything else? And extra grenade. Okay. Then we're good. Shotgun will just go in the backpack. Blood grenade goes into grenade pouch. And we have, right, 55. And then we'll have auto aid request, sharing boost, yeah. Proximity alarm. Okay. But no, I really want the aim assistance, so we'll save for that. Alright, let's go.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright.
Okay, peace.
See ya. And we're off. Alright. So not too bad getting down off the hill. Actually, back to the music player, because he did ask us, he did just give us a new song. So, let's clear a bunch of this stuff. Because I believe the 2 he gave us are the 2 red albums. So, let's see. Yeah, let's see what he likes them. Not bad. I honestly get old school original like 80s Gundam. Like this would be a theme playing like when the zombie family walks into a room. That is what I picture with this. Like, these are the villains walking in the room one by one, setting up, beginning to sneer at each other as they are preparing for whatever evil plans and plots they can agree to. Cover the cargo, yeah. Yeah, like, that's what this is. This is... They're all in the room sneering at each other, ready to decide who gets the greatest share of glory. And now their plan gets into motion. Oh yeah, no, this feels like the personal theme of the zombie family. Yeah. Okay. Stop here. I gotta go pick up the goodies. Alright. As I say, they're all still knocked out, right? Yeah. This won't take a minute. Not bad. Yeah, nah. I can see it. I'll have to add some different songs to it, but eh. Definitely like the feel of having a playlist, so. Okay, on to backpack. Okay. Okay, well, we'll take that too, because that's... And we'll leave that. Okay.
We recovered everything then. Great. Let's get it delivered.
Yep. Yeah, I'm too far from my bike. Trust me, I won't be for long. Yeah, if you leave your bike too far for too long, other people can take it. It'll disappear out of your world and somebody else can take it. But I want my bike, so... So yeah, no, I could definitely vibe with the bike, with the theme. Okay. So real quick. Okay, let's adjust the music player. So let's see, we'll start with Deathly. Okay. Alright. So we got some deliveries to do. Yep. And we'll be there soon enough. Alright. Alright.
That's the spirit.
Western Environmental Observatory. Nice. Alright. Dropping things off. Sweet. There you go, buddy. Because the more you deliver, the better stuff you get, the more points, the more resources you have access to. overall, it's just in your benefit to do as much delivery as possible.
Oh, hey, it's you.
Yeah.
Always looking out for us.
Yep. You know it.
Managed to get it here in this good of condition? That's a pro for you.
And yeah.
We'd already written this off as lost. You've made everyone's day bringing it in.
Third and a half.
You're one hell of a porter.
Nice. Battle skeleton level 2. Boosts improved defense, battery efficiency compared to level 1, and has been streamlined to allow for transportation as an M piece of cargo. Cargo capacity has also been increased, enabling carrying an extra 80 kilograms. Nice. And of course we get the silver version, and more memory, and more bandwidth.
We're increasing your allocation of materials.
Thank you.
Makes your life easier.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Hey, servicemanship. Hey, porter level 100. We are now a transporter. Uses timefall to recharge Sam's battery. Oh. Flood warnings. Oh. Okay. That's
This is
nice.
a schematic for an enhanced battle skeleton. As you'll see, damage reduction has been improved along with battery efficiency.
Love
And
it.
when you carry it as cargo, it even occupies less space than before. Its
Impressive.
increased power output also allows you to shift loads with greater ease than ever. With all those benefits, you're bound to be a fan. Our research into other technologies continues. With your help, we can accomplish even more. Take care of yourself.
Will do. You too.
Order completed. Well done.
So, obviously, fabrication. We are going to make that new battle skeleton. Level 2. For all... Okay. Alright. And we are going to equip it. Then we are going to recycle. Let's see. Yeah, the level 1. Alright. And we only really need one PCC, so we can toss that one. Okay. And any orders? Deliver medals back to the musician or to government base. Okay. Need some encryption device. Okay. And we'll just throw that on the tri-carrier. And nope, still 70 points, so 10 more points.
Order accepted. Thank
Nice. Alright.
I can come back sooner than later.
Okay. To the government base.
I will always support you.
Nice. Alright. But yeah, as you can see, we can handle a lot of very basic orders pretty quickly. When you have the roads, it just makes life easier. Because the point of this game, because that's one of the real points of this game, is to be doing things as efficiently as possible. Alright. So we need to remember also one of our quests is back near the gate. Alright. Alright.
Good to see you.
Yep. There you go. Alright. Nice. Alright, check us out, old man.
Braving the time for us to get us our delivery, eh? Thank you, sir. Could tell
And
the
a-
lads that you took good care of our cargo.
Well, of course I
Thanks for all
did.
your hard work. I wasn't expecting you to make this delivery as well. Thanks, mate.
Hey. We do what we can. Gonna get us up to 3. Nice.
I'd say it's about time I gave you this.
Ooh. Carry for all his weapons. Alright.
We've designated more materials for your use. Don't
Nice.
hold back on our account.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Not
With your
bad.
help, we were able to improve the design of the spare ammo container. Create a version with a much bigger capacity.
How
This
much
got an
bigger?
air statement. It'll let you carry a lot more ammunition. That way, you don't have to bring so many weapons and can rely on just a few favourites. That
Love
sounds
that.
good to you? Give it a try.
Yeah, that does sound good, actually. Backpack. Okay, because I have 2 spare ammo containers, right? Okay, does it tell you? Yeah, like the large. So, if I wanted to add the large. Alright. Then I can do the spare ammo. Attach. And the spare. There. Could I keep the back attach? Nope, it's just big enough it's not going to. Okay, I can recycle that then. Then fabricate. Anti-gravity? I could probably get away with 2 of them. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, I could get 2 of them. Anti-gravity. Okay. Okay, and then opponents, an extra grenade pouch, or yeah, the spare ammo container wouldn't fit. So yeah, an extra grenade pouch. And yeah, we'll go with the yellow to match the okay. Okay. And fabricate an extra grenade. A smoke grenade, sure. Or MP. And grenade pouch. Yep. Okay. Okay. Now, what do you want us to do? Breakable paintings before Death Stranding needs to go back to him. Okay. That's simple enough. And landscape paintings, go ahead and just throw it onto the try. Okay. And 85, which means auto aim assistance is now activated. Love that. Okay.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright. Now let's head. Oop. Of course it's starting to rain.
Get back again soon.
When I can. Alright. Okay. So we still have a job. Oh.
Definitely not alone.
Okay. Yep. Huh. That's funny. So the BTs screw with the radio player. I guess that makes sense. Huh. Didn't I have a job delivery to do pick up some by the that's the lone commander. The Magellan. Yeah, didn't I have something to pick up order to get something by the plate gate? I guess I didn't pick it. Okay. Nope, okay. So now, we're just heading back. Alright. Nope, wrong way. Hostiles detected, music goes on. Okay. 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 So we'll drop this off. And I suppose then we'll pick up our actual story mission. Alright.
Very impressive work, Sam.
Alright. And go ahead and do delivery.
It's good to see you again. I'm
Yep.
guessing you've got orders I need to check?
Yep.
Damn near perfect condition.
Alright.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
And didn't get much out of it because this wasn't much of a run.
Well,
Okay.
we've both got work that needs. Let's get better, huh?
Okay. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Yep. Let's go pick up the next quest. Alright. So, restore the monorail and deliver Special Allies 4800 to F1. Alright.
All right, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHP Magellan. Take
Yep.
these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map.
Yep.
When you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knot. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, Use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing and to finally complete the order. That's
Gotcha.
all there is to it. So begin plotting your route to the mine north of F1.
Yeah, that's easy. Okay.
On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain.
But I built
to
the,
vehicles. If
but
that
I
sounds
built
good
it.
to you, try fabricating one and loading the materials onto it. And when you're not using the carrier for cargo, you can hop aboard and kick the ground and use it as a makeshift skateboard. Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function, so keep a supply on hand.
Yep. But these are all going straight onto the... Oh, can't fit it on the tri-cruiser. Okay, let's see. If I take just... Both extra larges should, though, right? Okay, and then that'll have to go on my backpack. Alright. Let's head out. Yeah. The Tri-Cruiser just doesn't have a, only has 2 side slots that can handle, so. Let's go. Alright. Nice.
Sam, there's another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
That giant octopus was weird. I recovered the wreckage of the mech that Higgs summoned, and I shared the data with the drawbridge. It's really weird. It's not like a machine at all. The tech it's using is totally new to me. What the hell is it? Looks like it's got tar inside? What powers it? How is it controlled? So many mysteries. Okay. Well, keep at it, guys. The freedom of the road. Yep. And local porters. Yep. Now, if you look under the people section, you'll find everyone you've crossed paths with. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep. Just on a road trip. Oh yeah, there's a bunch. Oh, the mules get woke up. Oh well. All right. Yeah, no, this. I imagine there's a lot of people who are going to be doing. No, I'm not going to do roads, and I'm the person going. Yeah, why not? Makes your life so much easier. But then that's also the same reason people do challenge runs. I've never been the type. I'm just here to enjoy the experience and the story above all else. The story, the world building. That's what really brings everything together. At least for me. Alright. Yep. But then again, I've also been the person where people go, well, that's kind of like, what was it? Oh, saying you look at a porn magazine for the articles. It's like, actually, I have read some really interesting articles in a porn magazine before too. I don't know, you'd be surprised how good some of the writing is. Not to mention the captioning of some of the porn articles, writing their own, like, pretty good saga and stories. I mean, yes, there's the classic smut stuff, but there's also sometimes pretty interesting ones. One of my favorite like comics that you could pass off as just senseless smut, but actually has an interesting and pretty well developed character and world behind it. Is called Alfie. It's by an artist named Incase, Incase, and well, the person themselves is actually really cool. And then there's also just in general, just a lot of really. The story itself is actually really kind of interesting because it takes place in the fantasy world, but it's kind of like it's this small rural town that had been all halflings. Then suddenly a caravan of humans passed through, and it kind of upended things. Oop. Oi. That was a hell of a quake.
Intensity. G-scale. 6.
Okay, so it was just a 6. Alright. Alright. Well, here we go.
Okay.
Alright. Is this what I'm looking for? Nope, this is the track. Okay. So that's the track, so what we're looking for is over here. Okay, so down. Okay. The mine, okay. Alright. Well, got some mining to do. Restore a mining facility. Alright. Let's see what comes of it. Alright.
Well done, Sam.
Alright.
I've never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff it could carry. All right then, why don't we extract some materials?
Alright. So, upgrade mine. We need resin and special alloys. Okay. Mine. Insufficient. We need 4,000. Oh no, 2,000 chiral crystals. Oh, okay. Alright. I need 2,000 chiral crystals. So, let's head out. Alright. Yep. So, gotta do some work out here.
Weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Yep. Alright. Yep. Yeah, so outside the mine, you gotta grind the crystals. Yep. Alright. Alright. So then, we needed 2,000 to run the mine. I'm just curious. Because we can't run those individually, I imagine. Alright. Oh, gotta be watch out. Because remember, these little slug ones attack your battery. Huh. Okay. Just check it. Okay. Not seeing too much else. Okay. So anything I can do... Okay, so we have the 2,000 we needed. Dismantle vehicle. Okay. Because I imagine riding the monorail, we can't take like a vehicle with us. So let's see it. To run the mine. Yep, 2,000 crystals. There it goes. Oi.
Very good.
Now use the monorail. Okay, so then we want to go load cargo. All this. Okay. We can add, and then can we add ourselves? Get on. Get on? Yeah, so we get on. Okay. And dispatch takes 2 minutes. Oh. Oh yeah, Lou must love this. Oh yeah, this is absolutely something Lou would love. Any kid would love to just ride a monorail back. Alright. Yeah, the music really does just add something to making the mood for how you're going. Oh, it's almost... Alright, sun's starting to set. Alright. That is really cool. Okay, so it's not just the roads, but the monorails are actually really useful. Alright. Deliver. Yep, go ahead. And liquefied natural gas, go ahead. There you go, boys. Enjoy.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome. With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought.
Pristine.
nothing to worry about for a while.
There you go. And we got the pickup off-roader. Nice.
Found some of our missing stuff, did you? I thought this was gone for good.
Nice. 2-star, almost a 3.
We've made some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's alright.
Oh. Can be fitted to both the Tri-Cruiser. So you can now freely throw the batteries on. It's not just a separate vehicle. That's a smart way to do it.
Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Sweet. Wow. Alright. Faster order preparation. Alright.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure aren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Oh, new sunglasses? Yep, new sunglasses. Not in love with them. The Pinot 01. Released as part of the Gentle Monster 2024 collection. They are notable for their balanced structure, square shape, and
We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But, at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort.
Yep.
That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself.
Pickup off-roader?
It's a large four-wheel drive vehicle, boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of different parts as you like.
Nice.
That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the Chiral network, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts.
And other mother?
Sure. The monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly.
Understandable.
And with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about.
Alright, see ya.
We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you.
Okay. I'm listening.
Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Okay.
Order completed. Well done.
Well, let's see it. Is there any way to... Okay, so you can just call it here.
Please give it your all.
Alright. Okay, so you can just click it and have it turn around and come wherever it needs to be. Perfect. That makes this convenient. Alright. Let's go. So what'd you find? All the little touches with the little hands.
How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago.
Okay.
The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal.
Yeah.
And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility.
Okay.
By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
Ah. So someone...
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away.
Wait, what?
And that pretty much is the extent of our recent discoveries.
But didn't they need to be resynchronized like the mother's womb?
To provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
Yeah.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his games then. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
But to build the future, you have to know.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
Yeah.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
Yeah. Can't hurt. Alright. Alright. Get some sleep.
Good morning to you, Sam.
Sleep till evening, get up. Alright, alright. I'm up.
Sam, it's Charlie. A new order is now ready for you. I'd also like to brief you on your next destination.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Yeah, yeah.
Sam, seems
What's up?
Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
Moby Dick? Really? Really? Moby Dick? Okay. Aw. Tarman and Buddy.
That's Tarman's son. He placed the photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
Oh. Sure. I'm sure they'll unlock a different... Sure. He'd want to know how, you know, Any pictures of Lou, I'm sure he'd
I
want
found
back.
this picture in your book. Is this your son?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents. With this right hand of mine.
Ah.
It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain.
Calling out the
hear the
Metal
story?
Gears.
Sure.
Calling out Metal Gear.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time.
Mm-hmm.
In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it.
Okay.
A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa. She's a big one.
Strip yourself in, son.
Tomorrow's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop.
Nah.
You seeing this?
Yep. Yeah, that's one. A squid dolphin. Oh, it's a squid dolphin. We fought a ton of these in the first one. Gets grabbed.
Hey, Pop. This is weird.
It's got a BT and it doesn't. Yeah. Yep. It's got a gazer, not a gazer, but one of the searchers type.
Stop!
Get in! Dumbass kid. Yeah. Yep, got the searchers. Yep. Yeah, and they're just looking to pull you in. And that's why you clip yourself in. Yeah. And then it erupts, of course. Yep. Yeah. He never let go. Yeah. He never let go.
just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him.
And the cat's... So the cat was with him then.
At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
Yeah.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you got the chiral map, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
No,
Its
there's
womb
like...
merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
Yeah. The cat is a coincidence, I think. Interesting. So more background. Customized look. What do we get new? The new sunglasses, the Pinos. I'm not in love with them. Luden's mask, but I'm gonna switch the color. I kind of want to go with the transparent, but then I think like only the black looks really good with the transparent. Okay. Backpack's good. Okay. Alright. And no need to talk to Dollman all day. Okay. Now what are we going to see from BB?
Extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility. Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? One.
So BB... So then... Was BB-28... I guess the question then is... Were they simply mistaken on... in the first game that RBB... Was Kurt mistaken in BB-28? Oh well. Well, we don't know. We'll figure it. They'll tell us eventually, I'm sure. Alright.
Your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory.
Of course.
Like its western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there.
Happy Pride.
Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
Oh. So it's an old face we knew before. Oh, this'll be nice. So, standard. Okay, so I never took that one. Oh well. We'll keep moving. To Rainbow Valley, huh? Okay. Alright. So the water is... Okay, so we need to get there. Honestly, we'll just follow the river along and see where we could cross. Worst case, we cross up here to the north. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take this. We'll take the western route out and look where we can cross it. Okay. Terraforming equipment. Go to vehicle. Nah, we'll take... You know what? Yeah, let's take the four-wheel, the pickup off-roader. Alright.
Vehicle customization services now available.
Yep. So let's see. Vehicle customization. Okay. Extra battery. We'll do 2 extra batteries. Alright. And change color. Of course, we're going for the deep blue and black. Alright. Anything else? Decal. Yeah, I kind of like having the Magellan on there. Okay. And save. Alright, all this can go onto off-roader. And we have 20 memory, nothing too major. Yeah, faster order. Timefall generator, which is nice. PCC flooding, yeah. Let's do it.
Order accepted.
Let's go. Alright.
Please take care.
There we go. Yep, we'll just follow the river upstream till we can find a place that we can cross. And then it's just up to the buildings, so... Nothing major, folks. Alright. Alright. Yep. Oh, well that's easy. There's a bridge. Well, we could have crossed there. There wasn't any really good place. Okay, up here would have been fine either way. Oh, that was a heavier hit than we would have liked. So the contents were all kind of shook up there. Sucks, but it is what it is. Yep. More thanks for this one. Because this is just a nice bridge to have. Alright. And yeah. Alright. Well. Okay. Yep. Yep, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna... Okay. Floating carrier off. And then all the terraforming equipment onto the carrier. And shotgun. Okay. We'll swap for the shotgun on the tool rack. Okay. And I'm going to quickly tie it down. Alright, let's get moving. Yep. Only 300 meters. Okay. Now let's see. I imagine we're gonna get hit we're gonna hit gazers. Let's see. I'll say there's a watchtower over there, but alright. I'm sure the last 200 meters are going to be nothing but BT territory. Alright. Alright. I figured it was good. Huh. Wow. Okay, so just timefall. I was expecting worse. I guess I didn't need to get out of the vehicle after all. Oh well. Oh, made it. 16 hurt people. Glen Rain.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
That's fine. Alright. Yep, took a little bit of damage. Just a slight scratch. My bad. Okay.
Hold on a minute. Are you Sam? And does this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here.
And only an A rank. Not an S. My bad.
Well, the cargo looks more or less okay to me.
Yep.
We'll be hoping to see more. The next step involves the Cupid, yeah? Okay then, let's do this.
Okay. And what'll this be? Alright. New link. Glen Rain. Alright. I'm sorry, tar cannon? With jet of decontamination tar, but which can also knock humans unconscious and suppress smaller enemies. Deploy the cannon to fix the ground and replenish the tar supply, but be warned that the tar it expels has a restorative effect on catchers.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Alright.
The connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs.
Tar cannons?
Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. While fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have.
Right.
When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive.
Okay. What about that town down below?
You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live.
Sunk
As
into the
desert
tar?
kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void-outs at any rate. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, till all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own.
Okay. Well, I need to get going.
Thanks for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Okay.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
Oh.
Grateful for everything.
Detach. And put that on my back. Alright. Oh, somebody put their... Okay.
Might there be somewhere we can cross more easily?
Nah, somebody put a ladder. We're fine. Yeah, like, that's the nice thing is, everyone's looking for the easy paths, and we all keep working together. Everyone figures out another way up. Up, over, across, and wherever you need to. Alright. And who was here? And this is probably where everyone gets content copied, because is it Hartman? Oh, come on. And this is probably where everyone gets content claimed. Oh, is it the chiral artist? Yeah, it's the chiral artist. Huh. How did she get? Why is she here? Didn't her in the, wasn't her and the hubby fighting and then made up again and then we're fighting? What? Did they come? Wait, what? That's not how Timefall's supposed to work.
I think I spooked her.
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
Lady, I hauled you over my back across friggin' BT territory.
Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility.
It's... Yeah, that's the chiral artist, isn't it? Alright. Oh, and we can actually go in? Wow. Wow. Regular rain? Water, not timefall. So she's become a botanist? Venus flytrap equivalent. Birds. Ah, she is pregnant. Okay. So what happened to hubby?
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just now. Didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
You too, little man.
Rainy.
You got some kind of a trick for dealing with time fall?
Rainy, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
Okay. Raindrops. Interesting. Okay.
Fragile. Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug. Well, I'm sure you already know. This is Rainey. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Okay. So Y is able to travel once more. Okay. We gonna get any explanations of who Rainey is, why it was so important to meet her? Nah, Sam's just gonna go crash. Alright.
Sam, Charlie here. You may now undertake your next assignment. You can find the relevant main order by accessing the delivery terminal in Rainbow Valley.
Okay. Sleep. Nah, I think we're good. Okay. Yep. Let's get out of here. Alright, they're just gonna spit us straight out. Okay. The Corpus. Sam, Lou, Fragile. Glen Rain. As I say. Alright. Nope, not gonna give us a damn thing on this woman. Okay, tutorial stuff. Just clearing that out. Alright. And basic controls, vehicle controls, story. Okay. But I think we're going to leave it there for now. Because I played that. That's about 10 hours today. I think I've played enough. So, we're going to leave it there for now. Yeah. Yeah, it's been about 11 hours. I don't think that's the time. I think that's play. No, that's definitely how long. I've been over 11 hours today. I think that's good enough. So, we'll leave it there for now. Sam's stats. Yep. So yeah, terrain travel. Alright. Yeah. Maximum carry capacity. Yeah. Endurance. KO resistance. Lung capacity. Strand skills. Yeah. Alright. Social strand service. Cargo. Yeah. Aid requests. Okay. Requests outside area. Requests very distant and okay. Okay. Well, we'll figure all that out later. So, I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more of Death Stranding 2. Loving the hell out of it, and there's so much more to see. So, I'll see it all with you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.